And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bring you just another video. So ladies and gentlemen, I apologise that this is late yet again. I will get better at this, I promise. So XUR is on Earth. We're going to go to the Winding Grove Cove even. I'm going to load that up. We're going to see what this bad boy's got. Now, it's odd that I'm excited because I've got every exotic in the game apart from the Legend of Acreus. That's the only one I don't have. But still I'm like, ooh, I wonder what he's got to sell. It's weird that though, do you not think? I don't know. Will I even buy anything? That's the thing. I mean, I've got like 1,000 shards, and I know people have got way more than that. But I do a hell of a lot of upgrading and investing in shaders, and because I collect all the armor pieces, because obviously I do the full armor sets, the videos, I like to apply shaders, which is very expensive. So let's get this bad boy on the moat, sorry my bad. Let's get this bad boy on the map. Let's select this bad boy. So we know where he is, guys. He's up on the cliff, yeah. Oh, turn back. He's up on top of the cliff. Now, you know what the problem is with this is, like, if you don't have the correct character, it doesn't show there's no preview of the actual item, which I think is very frustrating. Oh crap, it's on the other side. Which is very frustrating. So if you've got stuff at Warlock, you can't go in and preview it, and I don't think that should stop you, really, for you guys. I don't know, do you think that's a good enough reason for it to stop you? You should be able to sort of just simply preview something, even if you've got a different character, surely. It's not that complex of a process. I mean, they had to physically block that out, design that to be blocked out if you don't have the right character. It didn't just happen. You know, everything that happens for a particular reason. So anyway, guys, let's see what XUR's got. Again, I apologise for it being late. You know, I'm sure you've already viewed on other places. So he's got some pretty good stuff this week. So obviously we've got the Graviton Lance. We all know this one. We all get this during the campaign. The Black Hole. Again, the third shot out of the burst is extremely powerful. None of the shots have got a range damage drop off, which is great. And the Black Hole actually does, if you get kills in a cluster of enemies, a considerable amount of damage. So that's really good. So there's one thing about this. I just really wish that the Black Hole was better and bigger, and it sucked enemies in and all sorts of. Maybe instead of every kill exploding, it procced every 7 seconds, and it was like something like a black hole like 3 times the size of the enemy, and it was like a big vortex that sucked enemies to it, and they all got sucked in, and wind all got dragged in, and it exploded. That'd be kind of cool. So the Ungalcom Horror Spines, I'm really excited for it. First time I got this, like, yeah, cool, these are back. But you know, this time unfortunately, it's a single bullet trip mine. They've done this way. The Titan's got the double pulse grenades, the most powerful grenades in the game. Like this shit all over the lightning grenades this time, and you know, I just think they've done this week. Pretty much every returning exotic, they've like heavily nerfed it, so you don't get 2 this time, which I don't understand why. You get 2 pulse grenades. Trip mine grenades don't even come close to the usability and functionality of the pulse grenades. And set the gear 1. Increased trip mine grenade duration and marks enemies damaged by blast. Okay, marks enemies damage, that's a nice enough touch, but the fact that grenades pretty much can't kill in one shot apart from pulse grenades and vortex grenades if they're dumb enough not to notice it. Also, on top of this, I think that if they're going to give you 1 trip mine grenade, they should have increased the damage so that it can kill in 1 shot, I think. Or some sort of lingering effect like sets you on fire, something, I don't know. So we've got the Mask of the Quiet One. This is one of the best neutral Titan masks. A bit like you need to use void ability kills to grant health regen, but the rest of it, melee, grenade, and class ability energy, you can use this helmet on any class. The other thing you won't get, obviously, is the health regen. If you're using arc or solar, you'll get everything else apart from the health regen. So you still get your melee energy back, your grenade energy back, and your class ability back. So that's great. you get your super and all that stuff. So, you know, that's cool. And again, the Nezriak Sin is a really good one, because I mean, it's particularly good in PvE, but if you're at a level where everyone's using, you know, the enemies use Void and bosses using Void, you're getting pummeled by it, you're going to get your abilities considerably faster. So the flavor text here is, he is that which is an end, and he shall rise again. Passage from O Hatred Nezriak, a pre-Golden Age text. So apparently Nezriak, I've seen some concept art for this thing, and it's some sort of god, way more powerful than the Hive. People have theorized that it's not actually linked to the darkness, it's just about pain in its own purity. It's not dark, it's not good, it's neutral, but it is about ending all things for all time. It's quite a scary concept. I saw an image. The helmet looks like the being, and the being looks like a floating version of the helmet, but with eyes and a skull. And it's in the Dark City, being worshipped by loads of people. It looks, the concept art for it looks phenomenal, scary as hell. So anyway, guys, unfortunately, XUR's been a massive letdown since Destiny 2's inception. I mean, XUR, the first XUR since he came in, had an array of interesting things: upgrades for your drive, ammo capacity increases, weapon ornaments, you know, you had strange coins, you had legendary shards, exotic shards, all these things you could spend and use, whatever, glimmer, and now all you get is 4 exotics. The problem is, there's a reason 78%, these are official numbers now, this week, 78% of players have now stopped playing Destiny. There's only 22% of players still left. They're the hardcore guys that are just grinding PvP or whatever. No one's doing strikes, not many people are doing raid. Prestige raid had no weapons, there's no endgame, there's limited exotics that everyone's got now. Like I said, no random rolls on weapons, there's quite a considerable limitation on armor types. Like, I remember Destiny 1 having more armor than this. I'm sure it did. Even at its vanilla stage. I think I've got around 50 videos for each. So we're talking about 15 armor sets per. Actually, no, you know, I've included about 5 of those videos where, no, about between 5 and 7 of those videos were actually just white armor and blue armor and green armor that I decided to do early on. But then I stopped doing that. I thought, you know, I'm just going to focus on the legendary stuff that people really want. Maybe that was a bad idea, but there was some cool looking white, blue and green sets. But still, yeah. So it's extremely disappointing and frustrating, guys, but we all know this. But, you know, for those that don't grind as much, can't get on, it's a good opportunity for you guys to pick up those exotics. And, you know, I really hope you enjoy it. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you all on the next one. Please feel free to subscribe and like and share, and please pass on to your friends. I'll see you later. Cheers.